welcome back to part 2 of episode 53.
We all kill each other.
You monster.
And ourselves in agony.
They hate me right now.
We're gonna have one of those North
justified.
Korean whaling competitions where we just scream loud.
Oh, good. Boy. Just
And I'm a
hour and a
body
half.
pillow for dogs.
So,
Lost contact with reality.
Pandal, you make your way to the Flora village. You encounter the large stone sort of statue of a plant, where you see now 2 people sat atop it. One of whom you've seen but not met before, and the other you've met once, as both Astra and Iana are sat there.
Oi, I'm in sort of a massive rush. Can you two get down here?
Yeah, sure. Who are you?
Oh, hi, I'm Pandal. Nodshakes is dead.
Astra like hops off. Cool. Who? What?
Yeah, hi, I'm Pandal. I'm the annoying one. Alyssa was the one you spoke to.
Oh yeah, I've met her a few times.
Well, don't. Hi, we need literally everything you know about Egon, like right now, immediately in my face. Tell me, but right immediately, and then I also need you to know if you work out, find out how the fuck the gates work that I pop through every now and then.
Do you want some tea?
No, I don't want some fucking tea. I will do a crime if you're not careful. Please just tell me words.
I think I have some frozen cups if you need them.
Tell me words. Egan, anything? Because if the answer is nothing, then we can speed up this process a lot.
Rocks?
Yeah, okay, rocks. In the Underdark, do we know any more specifics? Her name is apparently Terra now. That's exciting. And if you know her, can you get in touch? Can you speed up this process?
Not really. No idea.
Okay, great. How many people do you know, and how many of them have any chance of knowing how planar gates work?
Besides asking Alyssa, wouldn't know.
Well, that might be an issue. Could you go find some people, please? Maybe have a chat with Fasada. She might know some things. We really need to get as many people possibly off this plane as possible, because it might all die, and that might also be the only way to stop all the other planes dying. We don't know yet, but we're going to gather goddesses together and see what happens.
Are you the ones that Alyssa said she was going to send?
Yes, that's us. Hi.
Right. Yes.
Are you hearing me? I'll be slow. Do you want it in poetry? I'm going to just perform a very quick poem to relay that information.
No, I thought we were... I don't need a poem. Shut up. Aren't we supposed to be gathering here to fix that? Wasn't that what that was about?
Yes.
I don't think we need to get everyone off this plane. That's...
Well, we might, medium to long term. We don't know. Yes, we're gathering everyone here. So, any more information about Egon? No, okay, do research. Do your homework. Bye. I'm gonna run back to the others.
She watches you just spew words and then turn and run. And go, oh, okay, yeah. No, I guess you didn't want to know. Never mind. Just
spin around. What are you gonna tell me? Just use your words. Talk over me. I'm small and annoying. Just do it.
It's rude though.
Hurry up.
Do you want some tea?
No.
Okay.
Tell me anyway.
Why, it's great
tea. If the world hangs in the balance.
Yeah, but it can wait for 5 minutes.
No, it cannot. I'm really in a really bad spot right now, and I would not push your luck.
Right, okay, bye.
Okay, bye. I'm just going to go back to the others.
She hops back up onto the flower as you disappear.
That was Astra. Yeah, just check.
Yeah, Astra. Yeah, the other 2, as you're approaching the village, I believe it was Sauriv and Marlie. As you're approaching the village, you sort of run into a rushed Pandal coming the other way.
Hey,
wait, where are you going?
I'm looking down at a fucking box because I want to know what's below the gate that's below the voiceless.
Okay.
Fuck you. On the DC, get hacked.
Oof. So, your vision fades. You do feel something as you run into a tree, as your vision completely disappears and you lose all of your senses as you're walking. Yeah. It's
I technically can't fail that.
well, that's a shame that you don't have it then.
Look at the big brain on Mathias.
As you as your vision fades, and just before you're sort of brought out of it by walking, more like hurried walking into a tree, you feel yourself, a gateway, a now familiar feeling, surrounded by the cold, the damp stone, the deep, the dark. You can feel miles of rock above you and around you. You feel a heat emanating a distance off, blowing past, and you hear the rumble. Nay, you feel the rumble in the ground, in the stonework, of some creature, ancient in measure. You feel footsteps, heavy stone set footsteps as they march in unison and in silence. And then you walk into the tree, and your vision is
Can I
suddenly
stop him
jolted
from
back.
walking into a tree?
Okay, you walk into Marlie's arms, and she sticks an arm out to stop you from walking into said tree.
I have a wife. Sorry, insect. Right, I found a gate to the Underdark. Astro doesn't know anything. I also asked him to ask about how to open the gates, but without the cube, so we could just send as many people as possible off plane if we need to. In the case of us fucking up even further than we apparently already have. Does someone else have anything to do here, or should we just go right now? What's happening?
Well,
Where are the
I
others?
have well, before, can you check on Vornador, because it's quite close to Esif, and I want to see if it's spread to there yet.
I guess fucking put my face to the thing.
Okay, you think into it again, make a save. Yeah, you're fine.
Roll it down, please.
Your vision clouds over dark again, and you see, you feel being a gateway. Again, similar feeling of being deep, deep underground. You feel a chamber built around you, but you don't feel any entrance to the chamber. You feel like you're inside of a bubble, deep underground, with no entrance, no exit, nothing, just a chamber in the dark. A lone archway. No sound, no movement, no light. And a moment later, your vision returns to you.
Well, underneath Vonador is fine, but I don't think you can actually get to the gateway from the rest of Vonador. So, honestly, don't know.
What about Esif and what about Vinvin? She was quite close too.
I guess. I can't look at the other gateways, can I? I just open one to where Vimfine is.
The one nearest to Vimfine was the one up in the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite close, as Molly pointed out. I'm just gonna boop a portal, open it, because I'm not gonna fucking peek.
You immediately feel the chill wind run through. From what you can see, everything looks fine, but it's cold, and the wind is blowing. The ancient war machine continues to lay, resting against the side of the mountain. As a flurry of snow blows through the now open portal. The
But
chill
there isn't
wind.
grey dust
Yeah,
everywhere.
but there's no grey dust everywhere.
As the chill wind sort of hits your face, it appears to be the same as it was last time you were there.
You can point to it and then close it. Well, that's the best we've got. Sauriv, I mean, we have another thing to do, because as far as I'm aware, that's still the plan, right? Get them all together, see what happens.
I mean,
Where they fuck about brainstorming, we can look for other solutions.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
last
the only thing we've got right now.
Yeah, seems like it. I want to go try and find Akane, Coghammer, and Mathias. I guess just run the way that what's it called?
Okay.
Marlie and Sauriv came.
Yeah, as soon as you start to head that way, you encounter Mathias approaching you.
Hi, where are the other two? I found a gateway in the Underdark. Maybe, who knows? We'll have to find out in a minute. Where are the other two?
Weren't they with you?
No, I ran off, remember? So I was, I had things to do, and you were all sitting around being like, oh, I'm sad that Nodshakes is dead, and yeah, same, but let's do something about it.
Matthias is just gonna cup his hands over his mouth, and I'm not gonna do this in real life because my brother is sleeping beyond that wall, but he's gonna shout their names as loud as he can.
Whose name?
Coghammer and Akane.
Akane.
Okay.
No.
Coghammer? Akane?
I'm just at the portal over there.
Okay, yeah, you definitely hear it. Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you're waiting by the portal, you hear Mathias calling for you. Yelling.
Yeah, fuck her, I'm not going there. No. she goes there.
Mathias, come on, use your leg short stuff. Let's go. Just sort of go back that way in hopes that they're there.
Yeah, you two meet him halfway, I guess?
I'm just sitting on the floor with my chest open, have like basically all my scrap metal out, just looking at shit.
Okay,
we-
so as you arrive at the portal, Coghammer is going over his pieces of metal.
Pandal,
Yes, what?
when we find Egan, I actually want to swing by Korea.
Are you okay? Yeah, well, I assume you have more purpose than just swing by social call.
There is a someone at the university. Now,
That you're not a
granted,
professor
I
anymore,
don't-
do go on.
I don't know her beyond the fact that she's she's a receptionist. But last time I saw her, well, more through coincidence than anything else, I still had to take magic up. And this woman's powerful.
Okay, that's. I mean, that's a good.
We're talking not shakes level. I want to go find her and I want to see if we can get her along with this.
I mean, I imagine she's quite in favor of stopping this plane leak and do all the others, and also not fucking dying. So that's. I mean, good shout.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I'll collect everyone.
No.
Right, just around Coghammer, I'm just gonna leave looking at his
Okay.
stuff till everyone's there.
Coghammer, yeah, just mumbling,
Yeah.
just
friends.
going over, like, not even just the spell components, like all metal and stuff.
Everything metal.
Yeah.
Little
There's
cog is
gotta
like
be
what? to do?
something.
Okay.
My friends, now we're all here. Can we take a moment?
For what? Are we having a discussion? Let's do that. It's a good idea.
Our dear friend Alyssa, not shakes, just sacrificed her life so that we can have a chance at fixing all this.
She did, and I respect that greatly, and really would have rather she didn't and just let us risk it.
She was the only one in that room who gave a shit.
Yeah.
So for her sake, let's carry on. Like we've been carrying on. And just do it.
Yeah. Okay. Plan underdark still. Yes, everybody's on board with this, and then also if we can make a backup plan to evacuate people off this plane, also a good idea.
Exactly.
No objections. Cockhammer,
Fine.
marbles.
Ah!
Hi, sorry. Go to the Underdark to go find Egan. Also, I asked Astra and Iana, that's the one, about backup plan to get people to make the gates work so they can go off plane in the event that we fuck up massively.
Right now?
We're taking out that god first.
I meant
We'll
yeah.
fix
Do
the
you need
rift
what?
Let's fix the rift
5
second.
minutes? What are you doing?
I'm just looking over stuff, thinking if I missed something. I'm just gonna start throwing stuff in the chest again.
What would you have missed? I don't understand.
I don't know, maybe there's something I can fix or put together or something.
Pandal. You've been around enough artsy people in your life, I take it, as a bard.
Yeah, I sort of am a Nazi person.
I'm just gonna produce the sketch of Not Shakes.
It's a good sketch.
Do you think you can know anyone who can turn this into a proper painting?
Yeah, I know plenty of people in Ovlog who could do it.
Good.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
do it.
Good, I think I'd like that.
I mean, yeah, we
Okay,
can get
fine,
on.
I'll do it, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can get a billion war memorials in Ovlog if you want. It's not I know people, it's fine. But right now, sentiment sort of trumped by the oh god, we're all gonna die. I'm gonna fucking open the door to the Underdark while Coghammer's finished packing up his shit. It's ready to go. Assuming no one else has any objections to be oh Pandal, don't do this because blank.
Either that or we're gonna
well,
fix this.
No, we're gonna do both. We're gonna stop the god and fix this and get an adorable painting of Nogshakes in her memory and then bring Nogshakes back because how hard can it be?
I meant the dying part. Either that or we're gonna fix this.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Positive thinking, Matthias. I've taken it up as of about, I don't know, like 15 minutes ago. So far, not going great, but I have hope for the future. That's what it's all about.
More like point of no return, if you ask me. Matthias is gonna walk.
Yeah, I guess
pull
we're gonna
his mask and
shovel
walk
him through the portal.
Okay, so this portal, the one that opens into the Underdark,
Yes.
it's pitch black beyond.
Have night vision.
Yeah, your dark vision does help. You see at all.
Yeah.
It is very, very dark. There is the little light from that emanates through from the portal, but beyond that, there's next to nothing. As you step through the portal, it appears to be inside of a perfectly circular tunnel. Or not inside of, but adjacent to a perfectly circular tunnel about 10 feet in diameter. As if it's part of a chamber that has been bored into by whatever created this, but then passed on. As you step in, deep underground, there's a smell of damp air, but other than that, little
I light a torch.
to do. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll ding my ring.
you light up a torch and hold up your ring, and you bring some light to the place, but again, it's still, aside from your flickering lights, otherwise dark. There's very little to it, just the grey stone of an archway and a small, almost alcove off to the side of a burrowed tunnel.
Yeah, I assume if we look down the fucking tunnel, we can't see anything either direction. Just dark.
It seems to just go on out into the darkness. You can see
Hey.
at one end it seems to curve around on the left, but
Hey, Pandal,
Yeah.
how do those mind messages work that you can send to people?
Do I know them?
Well, I don't know. I helped this really old wizard guy once, and he was pretty powerful. He might be able to help.
Can I do it off just a description, or would I need like a picture, or would I need like a perfect illusory copy? What would I need?
call it New World. Not New World. Fucking UVD type rules.
Okay, so you need basically a perfect illusionary replica.
Yeah.
His name is Soburo Fasada?
I mean, do you have
Wait.
like a...
You know him?
Yeah,
He's my teacher.
he is? Oh my gosh. Well,
What?
world.
What's that guy? Akane, can you
Yes,
send
I
him?
am.
Do you have that spell?
Let me check.
Well, you see, he was blind, and I helped make a potion to make him not blind. And then he was like, "You can have anything from my shop that you want, that you like." And I took this disc. Look at it. Look, it's a multicolored disc. It was so
Okay.
You could like, spin that really fast and put some light on it. I bet it would make like a picture.
right? It's
This is my biography, my spells. Yeah, she has minor illusion.
That's
What?
not going to be good enough.
That's not
Yeah.
sending.
Too small.
Fuck.
Oh no, sending. I was like I was like making illusion.
Well, I mean, I
Okay.
was going both.
Yeah, minor illusion would be too small. It wouldn't be good
Yeah, you need
enough
like
to
major. Or you need
Oh.
sending.
Major image, or I'd say disguise self might work, but you'd have to pass the performance check essentially.
I thought that's this guy's self.
Do you have major
what
image?
spells do you have?
Damage.
Lightning bolt,
Damage.
storm sphere.
She
You're
fight.
missing,
Disintegrate, prismatic spray,
you're
arcane
missing
sword.
all the basic useful spells.
To be
He's a
fair,
blast sorcerer.
yeah, I'm the utility. Like
Yeah.
me and Mathias and now
Yeah.
Coghammer are like
Oh, God.
utility. Matthias is-
I can look into Akane's mind and then disguise myself.
Oh my god, do
Oh
it.
yeah, do that.
Honestly, worth. Do it.
I don't
Try.
have it prepared, so.
Never mind. Fuck it. That's okay. Just dark both ends of the tunnel. Yargon?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
Did I
it's
get a
not
sense? Sorry.
It's not something that needs to be done right now, but it's just like a very powerful wizard that I think might be.
Yeah, people who can help are good. People who can help are very good.
Yeah, my sister can help maybe. She's with him.
You get the feeling that
Shit, that's true.
one of the tunnels begins to curve off, or the tunnel at one end begins to curve around. But that's the only indication of difference between the two you can see.
Okay, curvy or flat? Which one are we
Does
going
one
with?
of them smell worse than the other?
Neither of them smell like anything.
Damn it.
Just
Can't
the-
use Gandalf logic. What do I do?
Fuck my life.
Always follow the right wall.
Does the right will lead off to the curvy path?
To
Fun
the
curvy path?
to the right is the straight one.
How about I run in for 5 minutes and then run back out? I'll tell you what I saw.
I feel like splitting up down here would be a really, really, really shockingly bad idea, especially
Yeah.
considering the pressure we're under, and I don't want to lose anybody in any circumstance. So, left or right? Mathias, heads or tails?
Let's just go right. Mathias will lead the way if no one else does.
Okay.
I got the coin out to flip, and I'm like, oh, he's going. Okay, bye. I guess follow Mathias.
Okay, so you begin to head off down the right tunnel. It disappears down into the darkness, slowly descending.
We're going down. Should we be going down?
After around
Probably.
300 feet, it begins to go down, that is. There's a well out of your range that you can see, and then it begins to slowly, and it is very slowly, descend. Slowly going down before, after about a half mile, it begins to curve around to its left as it continues downwards, downwards. And eventually, after... It's hard to tell distance, it's even hard to tell time, but what feels like maybe 20 minutes of walking, you eventually reach a cavern, as it seems to open out into the side of an underground cavern. I'm trying to think of a better word there. But this cavern is huge in scale. It seems to stretch almost endlessly on in every direction. You can see giant glowing mushrooms, vines that bioluminesce, and even creatures here and there walking through the darkness. It's not bright, you can't see, but it's almost enough to navigate by. There's a faint, sort of almost slightly glowing moss carpet, the dull bluish hue that covers everything.
Humanoid creatures?
No. The creatures that you can see mostly, as you look around, you do note at least 3 spiders, or arachnid size and shape creatures, although they are insanely big. Maybe 20, 30 feet across.
Jeez.
You see other strange beings wandering. You're not sure what they are. One thing that appears to be humanoid, but lopsided, with boils across its skin, a mouth that droops slightly to one side, a chain around its neck. It sort of cries a pus from one eye as it hobbles on uneven legs, and as it passes in front of you, not seeming to notice you, maybe 50 feet away, you realise that it's a good 30 feet tall.
Jesus.
There
Should I go
is...
talk to it?
Hmm?
Should I go talk to it?
Maybe not.
I'm just gonna start walking backwards as soon as she says that.
Well, you might be able to point us in the right direction.
I mean, you know, maybe.
I'll go talk to him.
Is that a good idea?
No.
Do we see?
Oh boy.
Excuse me, hello?
I'm gonna fucking go follow Marlie.
Let me pull up the character sheet for this thing.
Opens character sheet for Marion.
That's the one. Okay, right.
Hello? Sorry. I was wondering if you could inform us where we are and also where... What's your name?
Terra, probably. Or
Sarah
Egan,
is-
either works.
Sir?
I'm just ready to blast this
I think
thing
Yargon's dead.
if it attacks.
Sorry, my thing just muted itself.
There
This,
we go. Okay.
this creature stops and turns to look over at you as you speak to it. And you see this almost look of confusion, followed by what looks almost just like hatred, just in this one eye that seems to function, and one eye that, well, doesn't. Here we go. Got it.
If it does anything hostile, I just want to blast it as hard as I can.
It begins to reach for a large club.
Wait, no, that's not necessary, sir. I would just
That
like
can
some
see.
answers.
And it sort of, as it turns to look at you, sort of drooling.
Hey, let's not do anything
Do you
rash.
not speak any
War
language?
pals.
What's going on?
It immediately attempts to hit you with a club.
Okay.
Does it just not understand any language? Does it not
It
speak
does.
any
It
language?
does understand you. It just doesn't like you.
Excuse me
Fuck.
while I
Don't
fly.
ping lightning off us, you fucking prick.
No, I'm gonna ping lightning off of this fucker. Hang on.
I'm just gonna put him to sleep and then run away.
wait.
150
Eye
feet,
bite.
Oh,
yeah.
is that the one that hits everything?
It's chain lightning. I believe we came to the thing that you can.
You can choose.
Yeah, you can
Can
choose to
they
not.
But like, it
not?
looks me every time I see chain lightning because I'm like, oh, that just kills people.
Okay.
That's
Like,
the
oh,
idea.
your fight is a fucking conduit.
Doot. Passes. Fuck you.
Fuck off.
Okay, right.
Still 24 damage.
I don't have a map for this because I did not expect you guys to be suddenly murdering Fomorans. So let's go over to this one.
Oh, I wasn't going to murder him.
Well,
You didn't even let me try to roll a persuasion check or anything.
no,
we didn't get a
because
chance.
only if there's a plausible chance of success. Unfortunately, not with that.
Holy
Let's
shit, look
Food
at that.
wants to eat it.
just pull
I
out
rolled
the old Lopa token.
I rolled a 13.
Just reroll and change.
Yeah.
Where's my token?
Right, and let's roll right quick.
Wait, alright. Do we have to drag it on the map or so?
Yeah, you'll need to drag it on the track map.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think the position's too important.
Where is
Yeah,
my token?
Yeah, I think
this is
it's
going to be
just-
Theatre of the Mind, unfortunately, because I don't have a map, so,
Oh, it's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
but the
That's
token's
fine.
just for the tracker.
That is understandable.
Right, and it rolled an 8, because it's trash.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Alright.
This is annoying on the laptop.
But, yeah, Matthias, because you're casting a spell, that'll have to be on your turn, essentially.
I held
You
it
not have? Yeah, he said he
He was
literally declared a
holding-
held
Yeah.
action. Does that not count?
twice.
Well, if you hold spells, you lose them.
Yeah, but
But he was holding it.
yeah, but you've literally ruled before that we're not using that rule because that's fucking cancer. I've had this discussion with you before, and you've been like, "No, you can hold spells because I'm not the worst person ever."
Have we?
Yeah, 'cause we were like, "Oh, we'll
Yes.
do the fun rule for that because we also use the fun rule for casting where you can do second level or lower."
Besides,
from level
it
1.
also didn't actually take a full turn for him to start attacking me because he just did it immediately. So he wasn't actually holding a spell for more than a round.
Well, from when he declared it, he would have been, yeah.
Oh.
And my computer's frozen.
Nice.
Cool, yeah, things are breaking. That's great.
Don't fight this. I should put it to sleep and leave. Like, not this way. Never mind.
Well, I'm glad that's broken. That's just wonderful. Task manager, do you function? You do. Wonderful. Let's find you and delete. Okay, well that's that. Okay, cool. Okay, so Akane, you're up. As you see this thing
Okay.
reach for its club. Hasn't gone to swing it yet. just reach for its club, and Mathias unleashes a bolt of lightning into it, from which it takes how much? 24 damage.
Yes.
Yikes. That's a 6th level spell.
To disintegrate or not
Pretty
ready to
brutal.
disintegrate? That's the question.
Just get it to flee.
Sure. Heightened cast, disintegrate.
Okay. So,
Did that roll? Yes, there it is.
so has Titan class, so has disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Okay.
Please fail.
11, yeah. That fails. Take 75.
When the
Oh,
mages-
Mathias, you got that damage.
Pandal, it's your turn. As
when the
Akane,
mages decide to nova.
as Akane just unleashes a bolt of energy into it, you see parts of the Fomorian begin to turn to a familiar grey dust.
Clocks.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to make it sleepy.
Fighting you.
1d20 plus 2. 7.
Oh, it's a sleepy boy.
One creature.
But just
Wisdom.
doesn't. It's the hold on. First
Asleep,
option,
the
I think.
target falls unconscious. It wakes if it takes any damage or if another creature uses action to shake this.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. As you do that,
Yeah.
the creature just closes its eyes and slowly collapses to the ground.
It's sleepy now, so we just go the other way. You know, two-way tunnel.
Having just made a very loud sound with lightning, as you look around, everything in this cave is looking at you that you can see. And you see something begin to skitter. Well, you see
Yeah, I'm
quite
really
pointedly
thinking that's a great idea.
Yeah,
a
maybe
number
we
of these
should.
huge arachnids begin skittering towards
Yeah,
you.
alright, running.
Yeah,
Spiders.
let's go.
Yeah,
let's
running.
go.
Never mind. I'm gonna. Can I just make the portal appear and just go through the portal back to the Underdark one we were at?
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
you
we got some pilot.
you summon the portal up in front of you, and you will step through.
Put the mask on first.
Yeah, we'll put the mask
What's
on
around my
first,
neck?
because-
Easy to get.
Okay, you'll
Yeah, then just close the portal behind us.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
yeah, okay. You'll step through out of there, and you close the portal
Okay.
behind you just as you see something, a sticky white spray of web, begin to fill the space you were previously in as the portal
I think-
snaps closed.
Also, by the way, diameter of the tunnel we came down compared to diameter of spider things? Question mark.
Spiders could make it down the tunnel. Like, spiders are 20 feet across with legs, but spiders can make it down much smaller tunnels than their
Okay.
leg span.
Well, we walked for like what, 20 minutes? You said.
Yeah, quite a way.
Quite a way. Okay. Hey, I think we should go left.
Yeah,
So like walk out and
Yeah.
start going left.
I agree.
Okay. You begin to head left.
That was exciting.
It was. By the way,
Do you
Mathias,
have a death wish?
there's a reason it's called a thunderclap. It's because it makes a loud noise.
That wasn't thunderclap.
Yeah, it was a fucking lightning bolt, but it's like where there's, it's like where there's smoke, there's fire. Use your noggin, keep up.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
Next
you,
time I'll use a fireball.
That's not going to be any better.
That's gonna also make a loud noise.
And a lot of light.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Might do more
To be
damage.
fair, that club hitting stone's also going to be loud.
See, just disintegrate them.
We'll just, make it go to bed, and
Whatever
then
we're going to do is loud.
Or no, avoid.
Did you just spend 3 6th level spells on that creature?
yeah.
Yes.
Nice one, guys.
Listen, I was just like, let's just put it to sleep, neutralize it, get out
Why
of
would you
there.
put it like that?
I was gonna
Unfortunately,
stun it.
Did Pandal actually
Yeah.
say that aloud?
I was gonna
No.
stun it, and then we could have run away.
Yeah.
But
By the way,
my priority was literally just neutral, like just make it not care about us, leave.
would Pandal have said that aloud that he was gonna put it to sleep?
Well, he might have
Yeah,
done if
I'll-
he'd given a chance, but he
Yeah,
didn't
I didn't give a
because he
chance.
was.
Everyone
slow.
that went
yeah,
before me, so-
then indeed the fucking disintegrate would be the thing that Akane has done. Otherwise, it
Well, no,
was
disintegrate was the
stupid.
thing Akane has done because
Yeah,
if
no,
that
you
happened,
did that.
too late. Can't retcon.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was going to be trying to hold the action to just be like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just cast on it, and
No,
then be like,
otherwise-
nah, fuck you, sleep.
Otherwise, if Pandal did say it, I was just stupid and Akane would
Yeah,
have done
well,
it, but it would
Yeah,
have
well,
been
no,
too late
even if it
anyway.
rolled for it and stuff. So
Yeah,
I
even in
mean,
that
it
case,
was too late
Akane did it
anyway,
anyway,
yeah.
because...
I mean, if I said
know,
it
but-
and you didn't hear it, then you didn't hear it. Like whatever, you would have done.
Yeah.
But it's
So,
fine. Hey, it's fine.
as you make
Go
your way
left.
down the tunnel to the left, it begins to curve upwards, this time curving to the right, as it clearly begins to sort of spiral slowly upwards.
Yeah, I like this much better.
And as it begins to ascend, you can begin to feel a warmth blowing down the tunnel. Of slowly warmer and warmer air. And as you begin reaching towards the towards the end of the tunnel, I suppose, eventually this light begins to spill round the corner. And as you make your way up towards the end, you step up to a wall of magma pouring past the end of this tunnel, sealing it completely.
I liked
Well,
this a lot
shit.
better.
There is a way I can get through it. What? Wait, no, hold on. Yeah, Yargon,
Mm-hmm.
question. Was lava or magma damage, like different from fire damage?
It's technically fire damage, I believe.
Okay.
Might do
No, I thought there was something for that, but-
else.
It's
There
also
is,
super deadly.
yeah, there is some weird rules about it because it's really fucking difficult to move
Pretty
through.
sure it's also like gonna like melt your gear and do like 10d10 per round, if not more.
Yeah.
Like it's lots of damage.
18d10 being submerged and 10d10 wading through a lava stream.
Where got the 10d10 from?
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage.
Like,
Like
per round.
technically could have one-shot me, but you know.
I could
Yeah.
probably get through it, see if there's something on the other side.
How would you be doing that? And then also how the rest of us get through it
Magic,
if there was?
and we can
Yeah,
figure that out later. It would cost
Well,
me a
can't
lot of
Coghammer
magic
just-
to only get through it.
Put his eye
Send-
through it?
Yeah, I can send my eye through.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's just way easier.
Yeah, that's better.
Cast Arcane Eye.
Okay, yeah. You summon your little eye and you send the spectral eye through this wall of magma. And for a brief moment, Coghammer, you are blinded by the just having your eye submerged in magma. And a moment later, as it emerges, is the word, from the other side, you see into the same giant cavern. This time, maybe 2-3 miles down, but it looks to be the same cavern. This huge ravine in the ground. As lava, well, I suppose in this case magma, pours from one like fissure at the top, pooling on the ground and cooling before seemingly disappearing deeper down, flowing almost like water. On the other side there is what appears to be a structure, like a bridge, constructed in a very dwarven style. Despite being much more one for technology, you immediately recognise the stoneworking here. It's an ancient dwarven structure, constructed by a race long ago. You wouldn't know when, but they are clearly dwarven in size, based on the structure, but also in their stoneworking, as it appears to be a bridge that spans this huge ravine, disappearing out in towards the centre of the ravine and then across to the other side.
My internet was weird for the very first bit, so it's basically emptiness on the other side.
It appears to be the same cavern you were in before, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
3 miles deeper down. There's magma pouring past the end of this tunnel, and you're just off from basically where there's a huge an ancient dwarven bridge-looking structure across. It's about maybe 30 feet to the left of the exit of this tunnel.
So we need to go get to the bridge. Right?
There's nothing there. There's a bridge to the side, quite a ways.
I mean, that's a something, but
But it's just a big cavern for the most part.
I fear we're going to be encountering a lot of those.
Did you say 30 feet to the side?
Yeah.
And there's a bridge that goes over the magma that doesn't go inside the magma?
Okay, so the magma pours down, covering the entire entrance of this tunnel, like a waterfall coming from above you as it pours out the side into this ravine. It pours down, passes down past where you are, and then maybe another 100 feet down towards the bottom of this ravine-like area before it pools a bit, as it seems to cool somewhat, but not completely, and then it seems to it doesn't seem to be building up, so it's clearly seeping away somewhere, but there appears to be a small lake of molten rock there with an almost crusted surface on it, as magma gets when it's left to stand. And off to about 30 feet to the left of this entrance, that's not being touched by this sort of flow of magma, there is this ancient dwarven bridge.
Yeah. Well, we can't get there because the entire entrance is blocked off by magma.
Yeah.
We need to dig a tunnel.
We could dig a tunnel, or... Hey, how many people can you fit in a bag of holding at once?
Not too many. You're also gonna suffocate real quick.
Yeah, suffocate real quick, but I can teleport.
I could try and redirect the lava a bit.
Try
could.
that first.
Try that first, probably a good idea. Don't redirect it this way, whatever you do.
I can probably, if you redirect the lava, I can probably run to the bridge.
I'm gonna cast Wall of Force, at an angle.
Okay, can you give me the text for Wall of Force?
I'm not placing it horizontally, but slightly at an angle vertically.
Yeah.
So there's basically a tiny gap to the side of the entrance.
Not like a little,
Basically, it's just large enough for people to walk
shelter.
through.
Right. Okay, so that it sort of pushes the magma as it flows down to sort of away from the entrance to the tunnel?
Wait. Let me just draw it real quick.
Yeah.
Where's the
If I just bring it back over here?
So that's the lava.
Right.
Trying to do it that's the wall.
I assume so we can make it to the bridge like this sort of way, right?
Well, this is a person with.
And the tunnel's here. Right?
No.
Okay. So is that looking straight on?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
okay.
That's what I thought you'd do. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can do that. As you cast Wall of Force, and this shimmering wall projects forward, and you see the lava begin to, in one corner.
Can I see the bridge on 30 feet to the left, or whatever?
It's difficult to see past all this glowing magma. It's fucking distracting, but yes, you can see past it to the bridge.
Can I run there?
It's 30 feet along the wall, and it's 20 feet down, but... No, not 20 feet, it'd be 10 feet down,
run,
but... If you can...
135 foot in the
Yeah,
wall?
you could do that.
And I can walk on vertical things? I'll run to the bridge.
Okay. So you see Marlie, she sort of half recognises this Wall of Force, runs up, pushes off of it with one foot, runs along the side of the wall, this cave wall, and jumps down onto the bridge, about 30 feet away. You make it to the bridge. It seems to disappear into a tunnel on both ends of the bridge that you can now see. One on this side, one on the other.
I'm gonna follow and I'll use my jets if I need to.
There's a tunnel here!
You will. But yeah, okay. You step off and just float gently-ish over to the bridge.
Okay, so there's distance between the wall and the bridge that you couldn't jump feasibly.
Not unless you can jump 30 feet.
I can't.
Not the wall on the bridge, the entrance to where you are currently.
Okay, yeah.
But
Sauriv,
guys,
do you want to get
there's
in
a
the bag?
tunnel, so you might be able to get here just by walking.
Sauriv, do you want to just like get in the bag for like a hot minute? It won't be a second. I'll just teleport us over. It seems very easy.
Alright, sure.
Are you what dimension or?
Yeah, I was just going to dimension dwarf because Akane can fly. Do you want to get in the bag so I'll just, get us all over?
Yeah, sure.
Which I can just
let's
take.
go.
We'll take Coghammer too.
Yeah, I assume I'm just going to open the bag and I just
Okay, yeah.
get through to step in. I assume Coghammer's coming in as well.
In the bag?
Coghammer can just go... Oh, no, because he's medium. Yeah, no, Coghammer would have to go in the bag.
Yeah, no, he's medium.
Yeah.
He's in the bag. Assume, and I'm making the assumption that Akane can like walk and flap over and we'll be fine.
Yeah, she could do that.
Because she can get under and then get out and far enough away. She's not
You'd
gonna
have to
melt
sort
away.
of like dive, and then you'd probably then come up a bit. It would be a bit awkward, but yeah, you could do it. And as you're contemplating this, she with 1,000 eyes, who's still with you, decides to
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
going to get her in the bag as well.
She
She can fly, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's full dodge on those wings, and they're wings, not jets. So I'm sort of concerned.
she attempts to mimic Matthias as you're getting people into the bag. It's a bit iffy, but she does make her way over.
Okay, I'm then just gonna
Yeah, her wings back.
dimension door me in the bag.
Okay. Those in the bag, you suddenly appear on the bridge, and I assume you then
Yeah, I'm gonna
immediately
immediately
help them out.
get them out of the bag so they don't
Yeah.
suffocate. Because 10 minutes, one person, 2 people is 5. It's
Yeah, so you guys are then pulled out of the bag.
I'm gonna be pacing my breathing while we're in there, but
Yeah.
I guess we don't need to do
Back
it
and
for
all.
long.
It's sort of really difficult because you're floating in this amorphous space. It's really difficult to pace, but you try.
Just heart of a dark dragon floats by, essence of a light dragon circle. No, like how to resurrect a half orc checklist, like floats by your vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. The string's just there.
My,
Yes.
my keg just floats by, just like, no, guys, come back.
Oh, poor boy.
And then suddenly a hand reaches in, grabs your hand, and you're pulled out of the bag.
Yeah.
As you two are both
sorry.
pulled out. Akane, I assume you're gonna fly over. Cool, glad he's awake.
He says yes.
Right. Rick?
Yeah.
You there?
Rick, I killed your master.
yeah.
More just like
You what?
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I killed your teacher.
awake there, buddy?
Sorry.
You alive?
Okay,
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, are you following them over?
yeah.
Okay. So, everyone is now on the bridge. You can see in the very distance just the faint collection of lights that represents the 3 spiders you could see before tearing into something.
we just sentenced that from Orion to fucking death.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
He was really
that's
rude, to be
us.
fair. I don't.
Well, he didn't attack us. He was gonna attack us.
Yeah.
so
I
we're
just
in the
purposely-
same cavern, we're just way higher.
You're way higher and you're about like 2 or 3 miles further down. You're a significant distance off.
Oh, down the length of the...
Yeah, down the length.
Like,
of the camp.
put
I
in
was thinking,
cabin
we're
style.
higher, but we're down. What?
Sorry, yeah, you're about
That confused me slightly as well.
2 or 3
Well, your
miles in
waist-
distance along, and this what appears to be more or less like kind of just like a giant ravine that just keeps going, almost a crack in the earth.
I love crack.
And you're stood on a bridge that crosses from one side to the other, ignoring Pandal's comment.
Sorry, I wasn't gonna laugh at my joke until time she started just wheezing. Sorry.
It's the way you feel.
But it wasn't even a good joke.
Oh my god. It was just a tone.
I
The
love
way you just said it so, just so quietly. Oh.
I'm just excited. Yeah, it's one of my favourite things.
To,
Anyway.
to borrow a line from a
Sorry.
YouTuber that's better than me, for legal reasons, that's a joke.
Legal reasons.
But yeah, you stand on this bridge, surrounded by a drop. A long way. It's about 4 foot wide, by the way. It's not wide. But it is long. It's maybe...
Oh, this is just a bridge too far.
you're awful. As it crosses this cavern, it reaches maybe a half mile in length. A few thousand feet.
maybe we can like arch round. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll find someone more trustworthy. You know, there's a cable. I don't know how to make a cable bridge upon. Anyway,
2,640 feet, roughly.
oh okay.
So, yeah, as you are stood on this bridge, you can see there's the entrance to the cave on one side. There appears to be a tunnel on the other, and that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Okay.
You killed our shakes!
What's that?
You fucking bastard.
Okay.
I got to make bridge puns, so honestly, I'm not that upset.
I'm gonna call it for tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cheerio.
Catch Rick.
Bye, Rick.
Cheers, mate. So, yes, remember, probably just me, but remember there are links in the description, click them.